And a good day to everyone. Jewel here with J7409 Weather. If it's your first time over here visiting us today, welcome. So glad you stopped by. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell if you're into the weather like all the rest of us over here. Hot, hot, hot. My goodness gracious, what are we going to talk about this morning? More hot temperatures. Things that are going on that the heat is causing. Severe weather, and much, much more is all coming up on. Checking out the temperatures for today, Saturday, the 20th of July, 2019. This map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, as you can see right here. You can see the date over here and the run, okay, around the 6Z run early in the morning. Here we have it. Temperatures cooled up a little, not a whole lot. Still very hot, folks. When will this heat leave us? Well, let's go through. Now we're at 12 o'clock today. You can see now up in Canada is very, very cool. We've been waiting for this cold front to drop down in this area as it has eased in some over in the western section of the U.S. Here we go. Hot, hot, hot though, folks. Today is going to be hotter for some than yesterday was. It's going to be hot tomorrow for some. Hopefully by Tuesday, we will get some more normal temperatures. Look at this. Up in Maine, 92 degrees. Our heat factor is going to be a whole lot more than that. Look at here. In Virginia, 100. West Virginia, up in the mountain areas, 92. This is just the Fahrenheit temps. Now, the heat indices themselves are going to be much, much hotter as we move up now to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It has cooled up just a bit. We'll go to the 12Z run tomorrow. Look, by the 18Z run, by tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be scorching again in places like New Jersey. Look, it's looking like right in here, this is hard to see, but best as I can see, this is like 109. My goodness, I hope that's a misprint, okay? But up around Long Island, New Jersey, Maryland, parts of Virginia, the biggest part of North Carolina, moving right on down to Florida. And then out west, look at Texas, Oklahoma. All these places are still going to be very, very hot tomorrow also. But it looks like maybe this cold is pushing a little bit farther to the south. Here's Monday at midnight. These are midnight temperatures. Look at this. 99 degrees in Texas at midnight. In places, 98 degrees in places in Texas at midnight. 6 o'clock run. This should be when it is just about at its coolest point of the day. And you can see it is cooling up some here now. Trying to push down in the mountainous areas here. A little bit of cooler temperatures coming our way. Monday at the 12Z run. Monday afternoon, still rather hot. In sections here. I'm thinking by Tuesday, let's see, we run up some. Here's midnight, Tuesday the 23rd. This is 6 a.m. Tuesday the 23rd morning. 12, not looking too bad, looking like that cold is slipping in, and it is. Everybody should get a little bit of relief, especially up in Pennsylvania and New York. You should be in the 70s. Maybe 80 degrees. This is looking like upper 70s. Everything should be back down to around just about normal for all of these areas here in the 70s and 80s by the 18Z run on Tuesday. Still rather hot though in portions of South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, southern Texas. The heat's going to build out west as we get cooler temperatures over here, though, and as we go to 6 o'clock, 24 hours from them on Wednesday morning, you can see what the temperatures are like. Here's the 12Z run for next Wednesday, and here we go with the afternoon for Wednesday next week. Of course, this can change some here and there, but I'm thinking if most of us, we go through today, tomorrow, maybe Monday for a lot, especially down in this area here along the mid-Atlantic coastline. After Monday, we should get a break and have some temperatures in the 80s again. Wouldn't that be great? Here we have the watches and warnings map. It's not going to change that much for a few days, folks, but it should change in the near future. So that's something for us to look for. We have excessive heat watches everywhere and warnings also, okay? Mostly warnings. Everything in this purple is not a watch. It's a warning. Excessive heat warnings from over in Kansas, a large portion of Missouri, Iowa, the whole entire state of Illinois, southern Wisconsin, the entire state of Indiana, portions of Kentucky, the whole state of Ohio, lower Michigan, from the Piedmont to the coast in North Carolina, also in a large section of Virginia, all the way up the entire state of New Jersey, Connecticut, portions of Massachusetts, goes right on up. This is an excessive heat warning, folks. Please be aware. Everything in the orange is heat advisories all the way up to Maine, as you can see, going down and across and over to Oklahoma and the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles and a little of northern and northern and northeastern sections of New Mexico. I'm not going to go on and on about the heat. You guys know what's going on, but here's a great example. This is for Maine. Check this out. Would you look at those temperatures? Bangor, 100. Now, these are the heat indices. This is not the Fahrenheit temperature. Hot and humid today, heat indices approaching 100 degrees in the greater Bangor region. An isolated thunderstorms possible late this afternoon and evening. Not as warm, but continued humid tomorrow. Tomorrow, instead of being like this, you should feel like the 80s, folks, as I just showed you here. 4 up north, not from the mid-Atlantic down south. And you can have some more storms, and they may contain gusty winds and heavy rain by tomorrow. The heat is atrocious. Folks are dying in this heat already. And people have died in this heat already. Please make sure you check on your neighbors, the elderly, the handicapped. Make sure somebody has a fan if they don't have one. And make sure that fan is sufficient enough to take care of them, okay? Check on your pets. Make sure they have fresh water maybe 2 or 3 times a day. Don't keep them outside in the heat. Bring them in and let them be with you. Make sure they're safe, okay? All of these things, folks, you need to take in consideration of each other, because this heat is a very big problem, and it will be for a lot of people through at least Monday. Some are going to get some relief maybe tomorrow, but at least through Monday. A lot of people are going to be in this heat. Checking out the tropics right quick for the tropical weather from the National Hurricane Center. You see I have this set on the 5-day graph. Nothing going on in the Atlantic, the Gulf, or coming off the coast of Africa as of today. Over in the Eastern Pacific, it's a different story though. Here we go right here. This is disturbance 1. Looking like it may develop into something. It's a large area of disturbed weather several hundred miles southwest of the southwestern coast of Mexico, and it is associated with one of these tropical waves. Now, the environmental conditions are expected to be conducive for development during the next few days, and a tropical depression is likely to form by early next week. This forecast area is looking like it's going to move northwestward to west-northwestward at around 10 to 15 miles per hour away from the coast of Mexico. But it does look like it may form, folks. 2 days, 30%, 5 days, 80%. Now, this little block right here, disturbance number 2, don't think it's going to do a lot. It's just showers that's associated with an elongated area of low pressure. It's about 1,600 miles southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. It has become less organized. Now, environmental conditions are becoming less conducive, and development of this system is not expected while it moves west-northwestward and northwestward at around 10 to 15. It's got a 0 chance through the next 5 days. And wrapping it up this morning, we're going to check out the GFS map, and I'm going to tell you a few things going on. Let me turn it on right quick up here for you and get it going. Now, we all know about the excessive heat. I don't have to go on and on and on anymore about that. I do know that up in the New York area, they're asking people to keep their thermostats set on 78 degrees. There could be some more power outages. A lot of substations blew up yesterday, causing fires and outages for people not having any way to stay cool. That's very possible in any state, in any place that's having this excessive, extreme heat. It's very, very dangerous. So people, please, with temperatures with the heat index of 115 to 117, yesterday one place got up to 124. Please keep all of this in mind. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and check on everything. You know what to do. Other than that, there's a slow-moving front crossing the Great Lakes into the Central Plains, and I've just showed you that with the severe weather. It's going to focus on convection over this region, and it's from the Great Lakes into parts of the middle Mississippi Valley, and there is that risk for some severe thunderstorms. Pay attention to your skies. This system also has a chance of maybe some excessive rainfall that could produce some flash flooding today. Now, a lot of us need rain. I need rain where I'm at. But if it's flash flooding, please keep this in mind. Don't try to go through it in those areas. Now, the showers and thunderstorms are going to extend from parts of the mid-Atlantic to the middle Mississippi Valley by Monday morning. Now, we've got some showers and thunderstorms that are going to have very heavy rain in them, and they're expected over much of the southeast into the central Gulf Coast and Tennessee Valley today into Monday. When they may start, I'm not sure, but it's looking like at some point today these thunder showers will start, so you guys be aware. It should last through Monday. Overnight Sunday, showers and thunderstorms are going to develop over parts of the central and southern high plains into Monday morning. And that's a complete check of your weather today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and click that bell. I would appreciate it so much for what you really need to know in the weather that's going on. I try to keep you updated. So please be safe, my friends. You know what's happening. You know we have this very high heat. You know we have this chance of severe weather in places. If you're in any of these places, please keep your eyes on the sky and stay safe. Thank you for everything you do for me. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to each of you. Thank you so much for watching.